I spent 6 months avoiding my boss. Not because she was mean, not because she was strict, but because she was the most beautiful woman I had ever met. And the worst part? One night, she looked straight at me, walked closer, and kissed me first. When I first started working at the company in New York, everyone warned me about one person. My boss, Emily Carter. They said she was brilliant, confident, and completely out of everyone's league. The moment I saw her, I understood why. She had this calm confidence about her, the kind that made the whole room go silent when she walked in. And me? I was just the quiet guy in the IT department. So I made a rule for myself. Avoid her. No small talk. No eye contact. No unnecessary meetings. For 6 months, it worked perfectly. Until one night. It was late at the office. Almost everyone had gone home. I was fixing a system issue when I heard footsteps behind me. It was her. Emily leaned against my desk and smiled. "Can I ask you something?" she said. My heart was racing. She looked straight into my eyes and said something that shocked me. "I've noticed something. You've been avoiding me for months." I tried to deny it, but she laughed softly. Then she stepped closer. "So tell me," she whispered, "is it because you don't like me? Or because you like me too much?" Before I could say a word, she grabbed my collar slightly, pulled me closer, and kissed me, right there in the empty office. And in that moment I realized something crazy. The woman I had been trying to avoid for months had been noticing me the whole time. But the next morning, when I walked into the office, Emily acted like nothing had happened. No smile. No conversation. Nothing. And then she called me into her office and closed the door. "About last night," she said. "We need to talk." The next morning felt strange. I barely slept. That kiss kept replaying in my head over and over again. Was it a mistake? Did she regret it? Did I imagine the whole thing? When I walked into the office, everything felt normal. Too normal. Emily was already there, standing near the conference room talking to a few managers. Her voice was calm, professional, exactly like always. When she saw me, she didn't smile. She didn't react. Nothing. For a second, I thought maybe she really was pretending nothing happened. Then my phone buzzed. An internal company message. "Emily Carter, come to my office. Now." My heart immediately started racing. I walked down the hallway slowly, every step feeling heavier than the last. Her office door was slightly open. I knocked. "Come in," she said. Her voice sounded serious. She was standing near the window, arms crossed, looking out at the city. When she turned around, her expression was completely different from last night. Professional, calm, controlled. "Close the door," she said. I did. The room suddenly felt very quiet. She walked toward her desk and leaned against it, studying me carefully. "About last night," she began. I held my breath. "I need to know something." She looked straight into my eyes. "Were you avoiding me because you didn't like me?" She paused. "Or because you were afraid you might?" I didn't know what to say, so I told the truth. "I was avoiding you because you're my boss. And because if I got close to you, I knew I'd like you too much." For a moment, she just stared at me. Then slowly, a smile appeared on her face. Not the boss smile. The same smile from last night. She stepped closer. "Good," she said quietly. "Because I've been trying to get your attention for 6 months." My brain completely froze. "What?" I said. She laughed softly. "You're the only guy in this office who never tried to flirt with me, impress me, or ask me out." She leaned closer. "That made you very interesting." Then she said something that shocked me again. "But now we have a bigger problem." My stomach dropped. "What problem?" She tilted her head and smiled. You work directly under me. She stepped even closer and whispered, and if anyone finds out about us, this could get very complicated. Then she looked at me and said something I never expected to hear from my boss. So tell me, are you brave enough to date the CEO's favorite manager? But 3 days later, someone in the office sent an anonymous complaint to HR about me. And Emily. 3 days after that conversation, everything changed. I was sitting at my desk when an email notification appeared on my screen. My stomach dropped. The meeting was scheduled for 2 p.m., and it wasn't just me. Emily was included too. The moment I saw her name in the email, I knew someone had reported us. The entire office suddenly felt different. People were whispering, looking at us, watching. At exactly 2 p.m., I walked into the HR office. Emily was already there, but something about her seemed calm. Too calm. The HR manager cleared her throat. We received an anonymous complaint, she said. Someone believes there is an inappropriate relationship between a manager and an employee. My heart was pounding so hard I thought everyone could hear it. The HR manager looked at Emily first. Is this true? Emily didn't panic. She didn't hesitate. She simply nodded. Yes, she said. The room went silent. My career flashed before my eyes. Then Emily said something no one expected. But there's something you should know. She opened a folder and slid a document across the table. The HR manager read it. Her expression immediately changed. Confused, then surprised, then slightly embarrassed, because the document revealed something shocking. Emily had already submitted her resignation 2 days ago. The HR manager looked up. You're leaving the company? Emily nodded calmly. Yes, starting next week. My brain completely froze. She turned toward me and smiled slightly. I figured this might happen, she said. So I solved the problem. Then she looked at the HR manager. As of next week, I won't be his boss anymore. The HR manager sighed. Well, in that case, the complaint is no longer relevant. Meeting over. Just like that. As we walked out of the room, I finally asked the question that had been burning in my mind. You quit your job? Because of me? Emily laughed softly. Not just because of you. Then she said something that changed everything. I actually accepted a better position at another company. She paused and looked at me. But I did wonder. She stepped closer. If you might want to come with me. My heart nearly stopped. Come with you. She smiled. We're building a new team. Then she added the final line that made my entire world spin. And this time, I wouldn't be your boss. She leaned closer and whispered, I'd be your girlfriend. 6 months ago, I was the guy who avoided my cute boss. Now, I was the guy dating the woman who risked her career for me. And honestly, I still can't believe she kissed me first.